So I'm just gonna briefly touch on this situation. Um, the Baby and Dani. I find this interesting. So let's dive right in, I guess.
A nigga going wrong. I'm not
Trying to
going.
trap a nigga? Are you crazy? You just came at me last night, you idiot.
Shout it, you beg me. You be begging me.
Last night, you idiot.
It's some Jerry. Hey, somebody tell Maury to call Baby, man. Let me run up a quick 10M.
Yeah, okay. Don't ever
Let me run up.
disrespect our
Let me run up a
fucking
quick
child like
10M. Somebody tell Maury to call
that.
me,
Yeah,
man.
don't
Let's put this shit on Maury. Shorty is more material. Get up out my crib. Come on, get off my table.
No, get outside.
This don't come out here.
Oh my god.
Get up off my table, Shorty.
Oh my god, no.
No, this shit staying on. Call them people to come get Shorty up out my spot.
Go ahead,
please,
call them to get you and your child out your spot. Go ahead.
Now, from this video, the cops were called. Nothing really happened. But if you noticed, he did. I mean, the buffoonery. I mean, he wanted her to get out, but notice how
That's what this is. Yeah, this is trying to trap a nigga going wrong.
So trying to trap. Now, for those of you who don't know what trapping is, that is when a woman intentionally gets pregnant by the guy. Now, baby could be pulling some legs here. You know, he could be saying this to get in her feelings, but notice how she snapped right back with, "You just came to me last night." So even if even if she did trap him, regardless of that, he's still shooting the club up. Guys, please stop dealing with women like this. Please. What's another thing?
Feel the story type shit going on, you know. Did I try to save my child from?
Save your child from.
She got to save her face. Her family got to save her face. My family.
Now, mind you, the cops.
Me being in the
Now the cops were called, as you guys know.
industry that take care of my family. It's a different.
16 years old, sorry. That's why
I didn't when I hey look.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't, you know. I didn't skeeted in the wrong thing. I got to deal with what come with that.
Yeah.
But my last name Kirk is what I do.
Okay.
So
Now, there was a brief moment of accountability right there. So even though he knows he's in the wrong, he messed up, and like you said, he owned up to it. He said, "Hey, I did shoot the club up." So at least he admits it. He admits he shot the club up. So kudos to him on that. But guys, I mean, regardless of if he's admitting, if he's taking accountability for it, I'm making this video so you guys won't have to get to this point. Avoid these types of women. Period.
I take whatever come with that full responsibility. But Shouty is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Shouty is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And Shouty is not my girl. Ain't never been my girl. Is my side bitch.
It's your what?
My side bitch. Shouty is a certified side bitch.
It's fucking embarrassing me like that.
Shouty is a certified side bitch.
Up.
Just trying to act like she ain't. No, let's take it there. Her parents know she's my side bitch. Everybody knows she's a side bitch.
Okay. Now, this is interesting.
Look at this. He wants me to.
Shout out to MTR. But that is interesting. Ooh, I'm gonna get to that. Hold on. I don't want you naughty boys thinking of something now. There is a point to that. But that is interesting because, as a lot of guys in the space are aware of, women are willing to take the role of the side chick. they are willing to share men of a certain class, status, or of money. Now, the baby, anyone who calls themselves the baby, is not something. Is not someone I would want my daughter dating. That's for sure. But I do know it's part of the industry, but you know, do what you will. But she's definitely not married. So, ladies, do not have the baby. No pun intended. Do not have a baby with a man that is not your husband. You aren't his woman. So, yes, when the baby made that first claim, she isn't his girl. They aren't married. She might have been the plaything. They might have been dealing with one another. People like the boyfriend girlfriend thing, fine. But he is not her husband. She is not his wife. By law, they're single. Don't have babies out of wedlock. Now, of course, in those clips, um, she's not fixed up. She's still a decent looking lady. I mean, she's not unattractive. I mean, obviously, I was going to show this clip, of course, to make that point. But there is a reason, unfortunately, why I guess you could say he was weak-minded. No, Miss Dani, she makes her own. She has her own music. I'm not sure exactly how talented she is because I do know people do ghostwrite for people and whatnot. And she is seen frequently with the baby recently, and other stars as well. But she does have her own singles, so she has her own money, so she doesn't technically need the baby. However, there is that thing with women where they do want or prefer to be in relationships, which is why I'm pretty sure this whole situation is going on here, which is she won't leave this place. No, I mean, I didn't even make note of the people that are just casually there, which is the baby's family. So they already know what's up. I mean, they're not shocked by this, meaning, and the fact that they're not shocked by this, um, she's probably done this before. She's probably used to this, of acting out like this because, of course, like I said, she is fairly attractive, and he lets her get away with this. And like I said, this is his fault. People just there. I mean, this is probably normal to them. Of course, he has them there probably on purpose, just so she can't say or falsely accuse him of something, which is smart on his part. However, notice that he has to do this, regardless of how smart he is to have people there, just so she can't falsely accuse him of something. She should not be there. That's the point of me making this video. She shouldn't be there to begin with. If you're a reasonable person, you shouldn't even be dealing with this. Period. But, like I said, I guess she could have done something like Brittany Renner, where she probably did act like wifey. She did reference that she was cooking or whatever at the house. So I guess like a lot of ladies do, which is what I assume they act like wifey for a period of time, and and then they resort back to their usual ways because they now feel like because they've done all these things for you for a fixed period of time, now they assume that they are your girl or your wifey, even though clearly they're not married, and he clearly states, which I do believe to some extent that she is a certified side chick. Like, I mean, she's the music video, which I've seen her in one or two music videos, whatever, whatnot. But I mean, they're not married. He has made an effort to say he will marry her, Let's just be real. I've seen girls where they stay around certain guys and the guy has no intention of marrying them. The girl just stays in the frame and just assumes eventually they're just a couple, they're just a thing, like, but they're not married. Situationships. That's another thing. You need to get out of that. You need to get away from situationships. Yeah, I date with a purpose over here. Now, the reason why I find that interesting is because even in the music videos and stuff, I do notice their dynamic a bit, and that brings up this clip, which is, of course, if you guys notice here, the grabbing of the hair, that's clearly a sexual um, position here. And people, you guys know what I'm talking about when you grab the hair here. And obviously she's okay with it, but this is something I wouldn't put online with a woman that I respect. And to some extent, she's enjoying that. And the final clip, actually, there was an additional clip. I think this was in addition to that one, but there was also an additional clip that I found interesting as well. Let me see if I have it saved. I got those two. And two. And then let's see what this one is. What this one was. Yep, got that one. Because there was another one that kind of shows a little brief something about their dynamic. My coupe automatic like fuck is the yes, I got that one. Let me see.
And me standing on the business mean
Okay with that.
you are not my girl. Like you
I'm
gotta
not your girl,
look
but
at
it's
Shawty
okay. I'm a
face.
masterpiece. What
Post
the fuck?
it.
Why the fuck would you have me in a video? Okay, whatever the fuck. Whatever, bro. Why would you have me around your family? Whatever, bro. Why?
No, she does make a point there. But the thing is, now usually, I mean, I've had, I don't know if I wouldn't exactly take her to family functions, but like maybe if I was like going to see my mom or something, and she just so happened to be there or something. I mean, there's nothing wrong with bringing, like I said, she probably does act right around certain people. She's attractive, and it's one of those things where I have no problem if you're as long as you can act right, bringing around my family. But even if marriage isn't on the table, if I'm just dealing with you or dating with you, I mean, my mom comes over to my house. I mean, you just so happen to be there. I'll be like, hey, ma, this is so and so. You know, this is a chick I'm dealing with right at the moment. But me personally, I wouldn't bring people around my family. Um, I mean, my mom's met some of my ex-girlfriends, but it wasn't one of those things where it's like, oh, this is the girl I'm gonna marry. You know, I was in high school, young, and it was just like, oh, I got a girlfriend, and like this is her. You know, that kind of. But she has somewhat of a point. But I doubt even when she is around the family, he doesn't like bring her to like all of his family functions, and it's not like, oh, this is my wifey or something like that. It's just she's the cute thing on his arm when he's out and about, and you know that happens. Notice how she also references being in the videos and stuff as if that gives her what is it, wifey status. And like I said, you know, the more you're around a girl, the more she puts in to you. She thinks she really in her mind she's had his baby. She's been cooking and cleaning for however long they've been there or whatever for whatever amount of time. So now she's like, oh, I'm wifey now. No, stop, please, people. Ladies, don't do this. Don't do this. Just because you're around the dude, like I said, if he's not your husband, if there ain't no ring, there ain't no plans, and I'm sorry, but I gotta somewhat agree here. it does seem like she's a little crazy for this. I mean, yeah, there could be some fuckery going on with the baby, but let's be real. They're not married. She's not wifey. She went the baby mama route. He took accountability, which I am glad to see that. But let's just be real. He shouldn't be with her to begin with. But what's that? What do they say? Never trust a big butt and a smile. Cute face and a smile. Yeah, to each his own.
Girl, like you
I'm
gotta
not your girl,
look
but
at
it's
Shawty's
okay. I'm a
Facebook.
masterpiece. What the
Post
fuck?
it.
Why the fuck would you have me in a video? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I do remember her from that masterpiece
Why would you
video.
have me around your family? Whatever, bro. Why would you have me in your house? Why would you have me have a closet?
The funny thing is, even though she's at the house, notice that the whole point of this is he's trying to get her to leave the house. And like I said, she's doing a bunch of stuff where it's like, okay, you're taking stuff out of context. So you were in a video where this thing was a masterpiece, like as a video, as a song. You're not wife. He has other baby mamas, or at least I know of at least one baby mama, but I'm pretty sure he has more than one. So she's not even special in that regard.
In
Look
your
at this
home.
storming back
Why
and
would
forth.
you
Look
have
at
me
this shit.
have a bathroom?
Okay,
with
look, we're
my
gonna check
side
out right now.
shit in it?
Y'all got my perspective.
Yeah.
I gotta get back to
Yeah,
pushing the
you a
new
dog.
project
Yeah,
out.
that's why. That's
Y'all
why.
be good. Go stream
That's
Look
why.
Like Something.
That's why.
This is just one big mess. So my take on this, all I'm trying to get through is, don't she shouldn't even be here. This shouldn't even be a thing. Let's just be real. I'm not even gonna touch on the cop situation and all that. Go check out Lead Attorney's video. He dove into that. It's just one of those things where it's like, choose wisely. That was I think that was at the end of Kendrick Lamar's album, or was it no, J. Cole, who ironically is a North Carolina native as well. Choose wisely. So, man, guys, please don't trust a cute face. I don't care how cute a girl is. Stop letting this happen. Don't fall for this mess.
And me standing on the business meeting.
And then you're gonna be doing stuff like this. We see it all the time. I'm pretty sure you've seen it in your life all the time. Like seriously, don't let this get you in trouble, please. Don't let this get you in trouble, guys.
Wow.
It's the grand flex, basic hoes getting gassed up. Niggas in my face, boy, buy a nigga back. Yeah. I'm a city girl, it's only right.
Mind you, is that worth your peace? Is that worth your peace of mind? You be the judge. Now I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna go ahead and check out the Godfather himself, Kevin Samuels. I advise you do the same. Till next time.